I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA's Review. Today is February 23rd, Friday, 2024. Hope you guys had a good week. So take a look here. We had a interesting day today, and I'm trying to get stopped out here, but they won't stop me out. But the call today was forming a speaker. So yesterday's trade, I took this sell here, ended up having to close it once it broke this low here. Put a buy limit right there and got out of the trade while I was sleeping. Figured you see the structure here, pretty much is showing that it can be a speaker. So pretty much the high is up here. When the high is up here like that, you'll get this type of funky speaker look, right, or structure. So buying up here, I'm in the PM session today. So price goes up, takes out that high, which is that high right there. See that? And then sells off nicely all the way down to the lows here. So beautiful speaker, and it comes all the way down to this what do you call it, 50% of this 4-hour wick right here. See this wick right here? Exactly to the tick, that 4-hour wick right there. So obviously we kind of need to kind of retrace a little bit, because this is obviously abnormal, and no chance of buying, right, or selling. And I mean, had chances of buying, but they're pretty much, I'm going to probably take this out. I mean, I'm trying to get that little rush down here. It's not happening. So it's like barely trying to happen. But the goal was when you saw this is a clear raid here. And no one's interested in buying up here, right? When you're up here, like, you're not interested in buying because it's just too high, right? So what they need to do is they need to induce liquidity and structure so you can see it physically and get in, because then the algorithm is like, it's searching for money. It's trying to generate money. This is a game, and it's obviously a business. It's a machine. So I'm probably going to shut this down now, because I'm trying to get that little rush, and it's just not happening. It's been stubborn this whole last 30 minutes. But the point is that they need to get sellers in, so then they can maybe come later. I don't care about if they were bullish or bearish. In general speaking, no one's buying up here. So when they come down to a discount and they come lower, then they say, that's a lower price. I like this. I want to buy this, right? So that's the whole name of this game. So when you see this double top right here, to me, this is a sell. And we didn't break that high. See that? So that high is very key right there. What do you call it? That high, right? This high, because we can break that high because everybody's sold from here, right? But finally, you want to start moving, huh? But the point is that if it had broke above here and started making structure, then I'd be okay. We're bullish, right? But we came nicely and tapped the opening range middle, and that's another reason why I took this trade for this PM session. So right here, that specific exact level right there, this is perfect, right? So when I see that, I that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for precision. And just like when it tapped here, I was already not involved, but when it tapped here and I did the analysis, I was like, wow, that's pretty perfect. So, and it hit to the point. See that right there? See that? That's the same exact level. Like there's no variation of that. Look, I can stretch this as far as you want. Look at that. I mean, look at that. You see that? It's not even off. You see that? So that's pretty obvious. So yes, that's a nice retrace back, but at the same time, I'm going to close this. I'm done. I'm over it. So, nice win right there. And just to show the idea here, the logic is, and we should come down here. That yesterday when we had these higher lows in that imbalance, it was a little too clean. I was expecting for them to take that out even today, but it's just moving too slow. So do I want to sit here and wait for this? Not anymore. And it's probably going to do it now. because I closed it, but not a big deal. But anyways, but yeah, man, but this speaker is pretty common when you reach a high. And sometimes when I reach a high like that, I don't want to be involved in the market because obviously it can go any direction, right? But very, very good indications that we were looking for sells. Here's that double top. I was mentioning that a couple videos ago to happen here, but they did it here. So we'll see. We don't know what's gonna happen, but it makes sense for them to retrace back down to here at the least. At the minimum, at a 50% range here. This is this week's gap, so maybe we'll hit that for next week. But they're pretty much locking price here and keeping it there. But we have this big opening range gap that didn't even get filled. I mean, that's massive. So that was also in the cards. Let me delete this because I don't need all this shit. But that was in the cards for me coming down, and this is really what I wanted right here. But big deal. But the PM session I figured would be best. I have some good trades in the PM session. AM session sometimes is a little shaky, but I'm an AM session trader. I don't trade the PM, and I don't want to trade the PM. But I'm gonna do either one of the other. I'm gonna rather just trade full PM or rather trade all AM. But the logic here is what you need to understand, that the algorithm is bored. It needs to find people to get involved. What better way to raid here and then come down and then a retracement? Beautiful day still. But I think I wanted to say something else. Wasn't there something else? No, I think that was pretty much it. Let's take a look here. What's S&P doing? Looks like we're at a top and we're peaking, obviously. So the frame of the day is selling, and the full week. I know I'm going all over the place. The week, you assume it to be a nice wick on top, right? Some type of retracement. Thursday push strong, and then Wednesday, Thursday push strong, and then Friday will be that raid, and then retrace to the bottom side a little bit. As not much of a big day, but more of the end of the week wick, right? So, and that's exactly what we did here. So, very common pattern on Friday, and Friday can also be a reversal after it took liquidity, or the previous day's high, which is Thursday. We also have that major high right there, so pretty obvious. Other than that, let's see here. Dow also peaking. Man, almost hit 40 grand. I mean, not almost, but that's the logic. That's the idea, right? Do they hit 40 grand? I don't know. I mean, obviously, but we should start to see prices come down a little bit to be reasonable. Look, everyone's on an extreme oversold area, overbought area. I mean, and anyone who wants to down people who use this type of indicator, they don't know how to use it. I don't recommend you do this, and I don't recommend you hold it to dear life only. But it's nice to add it with Confluence if you know how to use it and what you're doing. You have to have experience with it, obviously. If you're a brand new trader, do not try to use it. I wouldn't use it if I was a brand new trader. But dollar bounced a little bit up here. We were looking to see if we can get this to turn bullish right here, even though it's starting to act bearish. But we did get a nice little bounce from yesterday, and then it's pretty much consolidating today. So on a holding pattern here, but yeah, I don't think there's anything really else I want to mention. So, and another reason why I took the PM session is because the last couple of days they've been waiting for the last moment to move price, right? So I was hoping to get this big push, never got it. So as you see here, but yeah, trade nimble, and the coming up now the next weeks, I think it's gonna get a little bit rough in March, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. Very volatile markets, and just use basic logic. So let me see, is there anything else I wanted to mention? Because I always forget something I want to mention, but I think that's pretty it. You guys have a good weekend. Take care, and God bless.